Greetings, Minecrafters, Nonsanity here, and welcome to another episode of Modern Skyblock here on the FTOG community server. I've got a project chest for us to start off with today, and a little bit that I did between episodes to catch you up on, a little bit of expansion. So, let's get started. So, let me catch you up on what we have done between episodes, this time a lot less. First, I'm going to come over here, show we've got an upgrade to the mob farm. I can get a little bit of XP there. I've got a mob masher from the mob utilities mod, and I've changed around our item collections so that I've got 2 trash cans filled with things that I want to get destroyed, all the various broken swords and armors. If items can make it past the trash cans, it can go into storage. And when I want to add something new, like a new item comes through, I can come up here and turn that off. I can come down here, pull one of these out, and stick something new in there that I want to be trashed, put it back in, and turn the filtering back on. And it's doing a good job collecting me stuff. Even got a dimlet. Also, I wanted to be able to sometimes kill things by hand. 'Cause even though this mob grinder is a player kill, there are still things that it doesn't seem to get, I thought. So I wanted to be able to stand way back over here so the mobs will generate and have something in my hand to say, oh, I don't want him to die. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Let them die. Keep it on. They're coming out there. Alright, this zombie. I want to keep the zombie, so turn off the grinder. So now I can fly over here, and the grinder is off. So the zombie is not getting killed. So how did I make this remote control work? Let's turn it back on. Oop. And they get ground up. This thing's recipe isn't too expensive. Some obsidian, a stable ender pearl with obsidian, lapis, ender pearl. These things are just iron, redstone sticks. Fairly cheap to make. What it does is if you crouch, right-click, you have to make one of these position filters. Which you can see when I have it in my hand. That block up there appears. I clicked up there with this piece of paper, and that says that is the space that will be being given the redstone signal when I activate the remote. And you can have more than one button, more than one thing that it can do. So when you just right-click it normally, it gives you buttons for each one of those pieces of paper. So what is up in that spot to make the mob grinder turn on and off? It's just a simple T flip-flop. So when this thing gets powered, it toggles this output over here, which is going and powering the mob masher. Just a simple repeater that way, 2 repeaters that way, 3 redstone there, redstone torch, and then redstone like that. Very simple. Can find it online. T flip-flop, useful for toggling something. But I don't need that right now, so let's go ahead and put this back up here. Next, bees. Yeah, I hate bees, but we need some for some of the recipes. So I've got some basic bee breeding going on here. I'm doing some commons. But it was the infernal drones, they're infernal bees that I really wanted. So now that it's daytime, let's go into the nether. Oh, I still have a bee on me, but that's okay. Let's head into the nether here, where I've put another apiary after I bred up an infernal. I only had infernal drones, so I bred them with I guess they just don't work here. It's always nighttime in the nether. And it's no flowers, even though supposedly netherrack is the flower the infernal bee needs. I guess because I bred it with meadows. It's part meadows. It has some meadows requirements in it. That's the problem. So I may just have to wait until I get an Infernal princess before I can breed these successfully. So let me show you how I got the bees that I started with, because there are no hives to harvest. So what I've got over here is this block, the bee attractor. You feed it seed oil and RF power and it spits out bees. So if I flip this, are there any seed oil in there? No. Because it's all going to this one. Well, anyway, I put some seeds in there, make seed oil. I could pipe it into here. That's off. Let's keep it on so it's not working. The seed oil that comes in here gets you bees, and you get a lot of bees. So I've got some here in this nice large chest. I only have Infernal drones so far, so I guess I'm going to have to feed it some more seed oil. Let's get some... I'll hit those with a stack of plant matter to get a lot. Turn that off so it'll flow. So now you come over here and you can see the bees appear as the seed oil comes in. Yep, see? I just got them piped out into here. So I'll have to keep at it until I get an Infernal Princess. Because if I mix it with anything else, it's not going to do well in the Nether. And it's not going to do well in the Overworld. So it's going to be an unbreedable bee for the moment. What else? Oh, yes. I made... Nope, not in there. This guy, the Chaos Sapphire. This is from Silence Gems. I think I was talking about it at the end of the last episode. I can't remember. But it's enriched chaos essence around a block of ruby or whichever one of the other gems, depending on the color you want. And these things are 4 of these with some redstone and glowstone. And I get those chaos gems up here from the cobblestone factory. Then... No, I keep going into there. I'm so used to going into there. Then this thing has flight on it, and the flight is made... Yeah, I did do this on camera, I'm pretty sure. I was charging it up. So I charged it up in here. Let's see how it doesn't need a charge right now. Not really, but I'll top it off. Why not? There we go. This thing, you can see it's this yellow outline. It's full up. So it charges the gem pretty quickly. But double tap on the space, and I've got Creative Flight. Only for a limited time. As you can see, up in the upper left, there's a percentage. And I've just used 0.5%. So I don't want to do it for extended periods of time, but at least you can see a countdown of how long it's going to go. And while I'm near these 2 pylons, whenever they send out collect some power, instead of sending it to the altar, which is full, they send it to me directly, charging the gem, in my inventory. See, it just went up. So I moved them back over here so that they can keep me charged. Alright, onto this thing. I made some serious streamlining for the condenser. I used some chisels and bits to reduce those glass blocks just down to little glass panes. I have one fluid dropper here. Oh, because I went to the Nether, all these pipes now look like they're unconnected. They are still connected. It comes up from this drum and into there. I'm feeding glass into a dedicated fusion table, which has run out of tertius again. I was just making some more. Toss that in. That makes the glass shards, which go into this crate. And if we go down, you can see I've made a lower level down here that's just 1 block wider than the upper platform. So if I can step off and drop down here. So let me fix these pipes. Let me do that. I'll be right back. Alright, that's much better. Just had to disconnect. Going into the Nether and coming back makes that visual issue. So we've got the crystal shards up here. They get fed into these 3 inserters, go into the crucibles, get melted down in the fire, and then piped back up into this drum, which is completely full now. and the drum gets piped up to the fluid dropper, which feeds the machine, which has been going like gangbusters. I've got so much metals. And I still have tons of iron, and I put 1 copper in. 1 copper in. I got 22 stacks of copper. I got some tin I want to do, and I think I'm done with the osmium and the lead for a while. I figure you can always need more iron, so I've got the iron going. I think I'm going to put some tin in next. Just 4 tin should be enough. Stick that over there. I just can't keep all these things in the chest and feeding through it because I just run out of glass too fast. Alright. So now it's project chest time. Let me get rid of this bee. I don't want to carry around a bee all the time. It's going to sting me, I'm sure. We're going to do some embers because we need embers to progress in the mod. So I am going to toss in a whole lot of blaze powder. Do it like that. That should start working. No, did I get my... Oh, yeah, I got too many glass shards in there. Let me... It's only 1 stack of glass shards. So let's do this again. Dun, 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 dun. 1 stack of glass shards. There we go. And now we get ember shards. It's 13 of blaze powder to 2 crystal shards. So I had 13 half stacks of blaze powder and 1 stack of crystal shards. That's got me quite a bit of... Oh, come on. Other stuff. Let's go ahead and do some more, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And put a half a stack back. So do this one more time. Oop. Didn't mean to get so close. Yeah, I picked it all up. Drop it all back in again. There we go. Now you can make the ember bore and go down to bedrock level. I actually built a platform down there in case I wanted to do it that way. But I decided to do it this way. I seem to be a stack short. Should have been 4 stacks both times, but I only have 3 from the second run. Oh well, it's enough. Time to do some embers. Alright. Actually, I've got a stack over here. So I went ahead and did a project chest for this. So I've got all the pieces we need to build, to make Dawnstone. I need Dawnstone to do thermal foundation. So, thermal expansion. Because right here we need Dawnstone ingots for the redstone reception coils, which are used in lots of the machines. We need Dawnstone. This is going to make it. So let's get the parts out and start work on that. I want this and this. First, we're going to need some lava. Did I have some... Seems like I broke some stuff I shouldn't have. Like that. Okay. So I need 4 spots like this for lava. So lava. Oh yeah, I got to crouch. Lava, 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 lava. And in the middle we put... Oh, nope, not that. Huh, I thought it got destroyed there. That's an emitter. I don't need an ender emitter. I need ember activator. There it is. That goes in the middle. That's a 2-hall tall block. And since I don't want anything to fall in the lava, let's place some nice covers. And when I was taking this thing down, I lost one of my covers. So let's get out some chisel bits. Here we go. And we're going to make a new cover here and pick it up. Let's put these back and place that down there. Alright. I only need to cover 3 of them because this one's going to be covered by some piping. So the tank is done. I can put the tank away. Next, we need some item ducts, item extractor, item pipe, and some levers. So this is going to be our fuel chest eventually. And we're going to break that. Item duct, or item pump, like that. And a lever like that. I'm using the Caminite levers because they match. So I flip that, it'll start pumping things over here into this. It only takes the ember shards, hopefully. And that's all it's going to be in this chest when we get ready to turn it on. But we're not ready to turn it on yet. Alright, next. I want to build a bit of a frame to support the next part. And I think it goes like this. Is that it? No. Doing this from memory. Here and here. I think that's right. So build these up. This is where my ember battery is going to go. Up in the air so it can shoot its little beams down at everything else. So there's 6 left. And those I think go down here. That's right. And then we have some Caminite fencing, or wall, around the top like that. That looks correct. Next parts, we want our battery. Where is the battery? This is the copper cell. And it's going to have a lot of emitters on it with levers. So, I need to place a block here, here, and here. Because that's where the battery goes. Faster if I'm standing. So, emitters. We're going to have one there, there, one facing up, and one facing over here. And they get some levers on them. I can go ahead and turn those on. Alright. It has to receive power. So, we're going to get one of those and some receivers. I want to put an ember dial on the bottom so I can see how much is in it. Nothing right now. We're going to put a receiver there. And I think I just put this on top. The other emitter. Right? This emits to that. So where's my other emitter? I have a receptor. Did I put too many on? No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I seem to be short one emitter somehow. Let me find that, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got another one here. And we're going to stick that one, I think I just put it on top last time. I'm not sure if it works on top, but we'll try it there. If it doesn't, I can stick it on this side. I'm curious if it'll work on top. It's going to need a lever, though. And I'll just put that right... Oh, oh not one of those. Lever, please. There we go. Leave that off for the moment. Alright, so we have ember shards get piped into this thing. With the copper block of the 4 lava around it makes it as fast and efficient as possible. It burns it up. It beams it up into the battery. And the battery can beam it to 4 other machines. So let's make those machines. To make Dawnstone, you need to mix gold and copper. So I'm going to have a gold chest and a copper chest. So we need to pipe the gold and copper into our next machines, which are melters. So let's get out the melters. I think I placed them here and here. Yes. You think, hey, we don't have much room left for all these machines. It's all going to fit. It's all going to fit. I'm going to put a receiver here and a receiver here. And the item pipe, oops, it's going to come up. Oh, don't put it in there. Put it on there. There we go. Like so. So the gold and copper will flow into the melters. We should be able to see them, the ingots inside. They'll receive their ember from the battery, and I'll turn to melted ember. Now we have to put that out into the mixer. Let's go ahead and just grab everything that's in here now. Mixer centrifuge. I'm going to put that right here. And actually, this is wrong. Give me that. I want to put it on the tops like this, because I want to be able to read the ember value in these guys. That gives me a space to do that. And the ember value for that one is going to be right there. All right, now we got to get the liquid metals into the centrifuge, which mixes them together, which is odd. The centrifuge usually unmixes things. So we're going to have the output. Oh no, wait, the output's on the top. Output's on top. Get out the hammer, because we don't want it connecting there. I want it connecting at the bottom, like that. Yeah, just because it connects at the top doesn't mean that's where you want the fluid to go in. You want the fluid to go in at the bottom. It's going to come out at the top. Even though here at the top, that's the one thing this mod really needs, is better differentiation as to what's an input and what's an output on all the machines. Sometimes it's trial and error to figure out what goes where. These are going to need levers to activate them. I can just go ahead and turn them on. And these are going to need levers to activate them. There we go. Alright, and then the last step is the stamper. So we're going to have a bin at the bottom with the stamp base there. No, not inside it, on it. There we go. And the stamper, oh, not there, on this side. There we go. Above it, we can put a ember dial on, I guess this side. It needs a stamp plate, so we need an ingot plate. Put that there. There's also a plate. I'm just going to place it on the side of that one using Draconic Evolution to place it. And now we need to output the fluid that has been mixed down into the stamper base. And it needs a lever, which we'll put there. And now we still need to get power to the mixer and the stamper. Now, oh, come on. I also have meters here so I can see. No, don't put it in. Put it on. Meters to see how many ingots are in those machines. Alright, I think that looks like everything. We can put ember shards into here. Turn that one on. So all I have to do is throw this lever, and everything should start up. Now, from what I can tell... Oh, no, wait. There's one more thing we need. We need to connect all these receivers to the various transmitters. So, crouch right-click. Right-click. Crouch right-click. Right-click. Crouch right-click. Right-click. Crouch right-click. Right-click. Alright, let me make sure all the levers are in the on position. Power, power, power. You got power, power, power. Good. And you, and you. Alright, let's get some gold and some copper. And we're ready to make some Dawnstone. Let's go ahead and make lots. I think this will make 2 stacks of Dawnstone. That should get us through the game quite well. Doesn't matter which one of these is which. Just don't mix them up. So they should be putting themselves into here. Yep, look at that. See the ingots in there? I think we're all set to throw the switch. We'll find out if it likes being on the top. I don't think it likes being on the top. So let's break that. Did I get the other piece? Yes. I'll put it on this side and put the lever like that on. Oh, I didn't connect it. That's why. Yeah, I think it does go on the top. Let me put it back on the top with the lever. Turn it on. But first we have to link it. So crouch right click that one, right click that one. There we go. Ah, look. Beams are heading out. Now for some reason, it favors all the emitters except this guy right here. He is the last to go for some reason. So this guy's not getting any embers. If I turn off the others, except the top is getting powered by the same lever. Maybe I can move that lever to the bottom. Move it down here. Yeah, I have trouble with this one for some reason. Oh, there it goes. Just very slow in getting that one to go. So I'm going to move this one to the bottom just for symmetry. The top one can stay where it is and power both of them. Alright, now is it all running? Now it's all running. Now this side stopped again. Well, I put a lot of shards in there. As soon as all these machines are topped off, this one will get charged up again. But it worked a little bit because I just saw this thing stamp. There it goes. So we should have Dawnstone ingots. It's working. I like it. It's a nice self-contained unit here. All the dials and gauges we need to see what's going on. And it's just enough to get us the Dawnstone we need. And it's not running anymore because this thing hasn't gotten any more power. Yeah, it's out. So it's not melting the copper. But as soon as the other machines are all topped off, which will be a while, unfortunately. Oh, that one's running. I was just using it up before it gets it. And what about the center one? How's it doing? It's got nothing in it. I guess it doesn't work down at the bottom. Gotta put that one at the top. Yeah, there we go. That one's filling up. And this one just gets nothing for now. It's, I don't know what it is. I guess it always picks the certain directions to do first, and that one is the lesser child. It just doesn't fire off as well. I could put a splitter and it probably would work a little bit better, but, you know, this does work. It just takes a while to warm up, or I've got to sit here and fiddle with the levers a little bit. That should get this thing fired up again. Come on. You're the only one that's powered. Power's going in. It's going out somewhere. Where's it going out? Oh, there it goes. So I ran a little bit. And now it's firing like crazy. But as soon as I turn on the others, it stops. Yep, see? There it goes. And they get priority. But anyway, that is that project done. We now have Dawnstone. So, what are we going to do with Dawnstone? Well, let me research what's next, and I'll be right back, if we have time. One little change. Got my information wrong. This copper block setup with the lava is not for this machine, so let's go ahead and break this. And replace it with the pressure refinery. This is the one that really needs that setup. So now, if we do the same thing again, turn it on and link it. Well, that's what I was told. Let me see, and I'll be right back. Alright, this thing also needs water. Forgot about that. So I'm just going to stick the water out here for the moment. And I want to break this bit of glass. Actually, I can just chuck it in there. And a bit of cable there. And a lever. Turn that on. This is one of the infinite water source from pressure pipes. There we go. Everything's flying again. Of course, the poor child over here is still falling behind. But maybe this one should be producing ember faster, more efficiently. It just looks so much like the other one, I didn't realize I had the wrong one. And forgot about the water. But that looks like it is now working just fine. Alright. So I think we'll end the episode with this working. Hopefully there's nothing else that I missed. Thank you for the live stream audience watching me record, for catching that I had the wrong machine there. And I guess that's it. So everyone, thanks for watching. Take care, be good, and see you next time.